Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss about class 12, the chapter 3D, and the topic is the plane. Topic is plane. Now what is plane? Plane is a surface on which if we take 2 points like this board, okay? If we take any 2 points on this surface, line joining those 2 points, that means this line, the whole line also lies on the same surface, then that surface is called a plane, okay? And in other words, you can say that all points, 2 points are on a plane. That means all points on that line joining those 2 points obviously will lie on the plane, okay? So plane is basically a surface. So now plane equation, okay? So plane's equation can be determined in 3 different ways. Number 1, normal to the plane. Suppose you know normal to the plane means the direction of the normal to the plane and the distance, okay? So distance of the normal to the plane and the normal is given. That means equation, that is equation of a plane in normal form. This word normal and normal, this particular word normal means perpendicular. It doesn't mean general. General is different, okay? It is normal form. It's a particular term. So equation of a plane in normal form. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, if it passes through, means the plane passes through one given point and perpendicular to one particular given direction, then also it can be found. Number 3, if it passes through 3 non-collinear points, 3 non-collinear points. Okay, in these 3 ways we can find out an equation of a plane. So we will now do the first one, that is equation of a plane in normal form. Okay. Equation of a plane in normal form. This is the first term. For this, we will draw a very simple 3D system. X, Y, Z. Okay. I am drawing a plane which is maybe looking like triangular shape, but the plane is, you need to just keep it in your mind that the plane is like inclined way. Suppose this is the triangular plane, okay? So the plane is like it is tilted, it is leaned on this line OZ. Okay, this is O. Suppose, sorry, suppose this is N, okay, capital N, and ON is the normal. ON vector is the normal vector. And the distance, that means ON vector's modulus is D. Its magnitude is D units, small d, D units. Okay. We need to find out the equation of the plane. How? We will take a general point P on it. Okay. It's a general point P. Suppose I am giving its coordinates as x, y, z. Then we will add NP and OP. So OP vector we are taking it as R vector, and NP vector. NP vector is equals to what? By triangle law, we can say that NP vector is equals to actually OP vector minus ON vector, right? NP vector is equals to OP vector minus ON vector from triangle law of vector addition. Now, ON vector is a normal vector to the plane. That means normal to the plane. What I told, normal means, a normal to the plane means a line which is perpendicular to a plane, and it means that perpendicular line is perpendicular to all lines on the plane in any direction, all lines on the plane. So ON is normal to the plane means ON is perpendicular to NP also. So for that we can write down ON vector dot NP vector equals to 0, because we all know that dot product of two perpendicular vectors always will be 0. So ON vector dot NP vector equals to 0. Now ON vector, suppose N cap is the unit vector or unit normal vector. N cap is the unit normal vector along ON vector. Then what we can say? Then we can say that ON vector is equals to magnitude into its direction, right? So dn cap. Here we can write that dn cap dot np vector means r minus dn cap. OP means r vector, so it's r vector minus dn cap, that is equals to 0. Okay. From this we can write down just normal dot product and distributive law. D n cap dot r vector minus d square n cap dot n cap, that is equals to 0. Okay. So from this and this we can take 1d common and we can cancel it. So I am writing this one as r vector dot n cap. Because why we can write it? Because dot product of two vectors is always commutative. That's why I am writing r vector first. So r vector dot n cap minus d squares, from d square 1d we have cancelled, and this rest of the part n cap dot n cap. N cap is unit vector. Unit vector dot unit vector always will give you 1, right? So I am not writing 1. So d into 1 means d, so it's 0. So we can ultimately write down, I think you cannot see here, so I am writing here only. It is r dot n cap equals to d, and this is the vector equation. This is the vector equation of a plane in normal form. This is the vector equation of a plane in normal form. As I told in the first point that an equation of a plane can be determined or can be found if normal is given. That means normal is given means its direction given, and it can be found also if normal is given. And D means the distance from the origin of the normal is also given. Okay, so distance from the origin, sorry, not normal, distance from the origin to the plane is given. So this is D. Okay, it's very simple. So this is the vector equation, r vector dot n cap equals to D. Okay, now we will be doing it, the same thing we will be doing in Cartesian form. Okay, vector form already we have got, so we will be doing now in Cartesian form. Now for Cartesian form, r vector P was x comma y comma z, right? That means r vector is xi cap, yj cap and zk cap. Okay. Now on vector is whatever. On vector is suppose anything. On vector I am not writing. N vector means n cap. N cap will be looking like this, right? N k cap. Y will be looking like this, where L square plus n square plus n square will be equal to 1. Because n cap is the unit vector, and in vector chapter I told it, n cap, if it is unit vector, then its scalar components will be representing direction cosines. Okay, that's why I have written here LMN, because this is the general notation of direction cosines. Okay, so this is like this. Then what it will be, this is r dot n cap. That means you all know that if two vector component form given, then their dot product will be this into this plus this into this plus this into this. That means we can write down Lx plus My plus Nz equals to D, and this is the Cartesian equation. This is the Cartesian equation of a plane. Understood? Okay. So this is the vector equation of a plane, and this is the Cartesian equation of a plane. So these two are the first topic, equation of a plane in normal form. Depending on this, there are few questions that I want to discuss. This is not the questions from exercise questions. Once we discuss everything, you all can do. So I want to just discuss some of the questions from examples and all, so that the concept will be more clear. So there is a question that find the direction cosines. Okay, find the direction cosines of unit vector perpendicular to the plane. That means n cap perpendicular to the plane, and plane's equation has been given like this: r dot 6i minus 3j minus 2k plus 1 equals to 0. Find the direction passing through the origin. This passes through the origin. Okay. So we have to find out it. We need to find out. Obviously, this actually the whole plane is not passing through the origin. The unit vector that passing through the origin. Okay, that means ON vector. So direction cosines we have to find out. That means We have to find out L, M and N. Now look, this in your head it may be coming like this, that this is also in the form of Li plus Mj plus Nk, like previously just we have completed, just we have done. But look at this square plus this square plus this square, is it coming 1? Is it coming 1? 6 square plus minus 3 whole square plus minus 2 whole square, is it coming 1? Never. It's coming not equals to 1. That means as x square plus this square not equals to 1, that means this can't be, L can't be 6, M can't be minus 3 or N can't be minus 2. So we need to find out this. That means what are these? These are ABC. These are direction ratios. Okay. So these are direction ratios. That means normally, generally, sorry, I will not use the word normal because then you will get confused. So generally, whenever we are getting like this, and if its squares are not equals to 1, that means these forms are given in direction ratios, okay, not direction cosines. So we will write down that r dot, we will write it like this normally, 6i minus 3j minus 2k plus 1 equals to 0. We will be dividing both sides with root over of 6 square plus minus 3 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. If we divide it by this root over of, you all know that we can always convert direction ratios into direction cosines by dividing this square. Now, just dividing this square, what we will be getting? We will be getting r dot 6i as it is minus 3j minus 2k plus 1, this part I am writing minus 1 divided by in the right hand side, and this portion is divided by 6 square, that means 36 plus 9 plus 4. So 36 plus 9 plus 4 means root over of 49, so it's actually 7. Right, it's actually 7. So here also it will be 7. Now look, right hand side part is the distance. So distance can't be negative. So we need to make it positive. How? We will multiply both the sides with minus 1. Then we can write it like this, minus 6i by 7 plus 3 by 7j minus plus 2 by 7k is equals to 1 by 7. Now look, now right hand side is positive, so no problem with this. And we have got r dot n cap is equals to 1 by 7, because now you can check square of this plus square of this plus square of this will be equal to 1. So this is n cap. That means these are the direction cosines. So we will write down, therefore direction cosines of the unit vector are minus 6 by 7, 3 by 7 and 2 by 7. So these are the answers. So in this way we can do this type of questions where you need to find out direction cosines. Okay? Okay. Remember one thing, that right hand side, that means these value can't be negative. Okay, these value you need to make it positive. Just by multiplying both sides If you are getting it in negative, then just multiply both sides with -1. Okay, coming to next question. Next question means we will be going to the exercise. Exercise 11.3. Question number 1 is that in each of the following cases determine the direction cosines of the normal to the plane and the distance from the origin. Okay, so this what I told, same, just we have completed. So exercise 11.3, question number 1, all question can be done. Okay, then question number 2, find the vector equation of a plane which is at a distance of 7 units from the origin and normal to the vector is this. So distance D is given 7 and OM vector is given as 3I plus 5J minus 6K. You need to find out the vector equation of the plane. Okay, in normal form what it will be, OM vector is given, that means n cap can be found. Once n cap is found, so you all know that the vector equation will be r dot n cap equals to D, and from this just by putting the values of all you can get the value of direction, required equation. Okay, that means question number 2 also can be done. Question number 2. Then find the Cartesian equation of the following planes. That means they are given in this form, like the number 1 I am writing. Okay, this is number 1. Question number 1 is given like this. Number 3. Question number 3 is number 1 is given like this. You need to find out its Cartesian form. It's very simple. Just in place of I you write down xi plus yj plus zk dot this one I plus j minus k equals to 2. Then just normal dot product. So it's actually x y into 1, that means plus y, and z into -1, that minus z equals to 2, and this is the answer. This is the required Cartesian form. Okay, in this way you can do number 2, number 3 and number 4 of number 4. Sorry, this is A. This was A. So there are 2 more questions, B and C, and these 2 questions also can be found. So this is all about today's session, students. I hope you all have understood, and now you can do all these 8 questions that I just told by your own. Okay, so we'll meet in the next video with a different topic in 3D. Till then, have a good day.